ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Smart Tank Revolution, where we always kick out at 2. I am your host, flying solo today, Mr. Donnie Wonderful, talking briefly about this past Saturday night's main event. A beautiful, nostalgic show, not very long, good from top to bottom, an enjoyable watch. There's not enough positive adjectives that I can use to describe this show. This was great. This was a fitting throwback. And of course, my favorite part, seeing that winged eagle belt on Cody Rhodes. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, outside of his defeat of my original tribal chief, I wanted 4 more years. But after seeing that winged eagle belt on Cody, that was the night, December 14th, where, hey, listen, I finally accepted that Cody finished the story. Just with that belt alone. I would have loved to see Roman still have that, but I pray that there's more plans to keep those kind of callbacks and those throwbacks. I pray that they do that again, specifically with that one. I mean, and they can also bring back. You know what? Wasn't it Cody Rhodes that brought back the white Intercontinental title years ago? This man, when it comes to being a belt connoisseur, Cody Rhodes is the undisputed champion. You know what? I tip my hat to him. But yeah, I waited a couple of days because I wanted to hear what others were, what other channels and what the internet was saying about Saturday night's main event. Of course, we got the epic beatdown, and then Triple H getting involved there, getting his hands dirty. You getting your hands dirty, Paul? I see it. Everything was executed well. Um, Man, like my first Saturday night's main event, and it's on Peacock that I remember. Basically the entire neighborhood watched the Battle Royal and not Undertaker, sorry, Sergeant Slaughter versus Ultimate Warrior. It was the 1991. I was a young lad, and back when wrestling was a family show and everybody watched it. Now you got to be marks and true supporters like us. But fortunately, on NBC, 1.5 million people watched this. All right, Saturday night. Don't remember exactly what it competed with, but damn it, we'll take it. 5 million. Yeah. And a really decent card too. I think everyone performed well here as if it was a PLE. And I think that this actually rivaled Survivor Series, War Games. I'd take this Saturday night's main event over Survivor Series, and I can watch this top to bottom. And I think one of the reasons why was the old school set. Less is more. I've always been a proponent of that. Jesse the Body Ventura back on commentary was golden for me. Him and Michael Cole, um, yeah. A Pat McAfee, sorry, yep. Every everything worked here. The commentary, the setting, the set. They even brought back the red, white, and blue ropes. It looked very professional wrestling-ish, like the way it looked when I fell in love with the sport. It was really, really, really good. Matches, 6 matches, and sometimes that's all you need. If this was an AEW deal, there'll probably be 27 matches booked on it, each of them getting 20 minutes apiece. Because, like me and my esteemed colleague, Mr. Joey Business, would say, Tony Khan does not care for the white collar worker, the blue collar worker. We can say, if your day starts at 8 a.m., he's aiming to get you out of the building by 6 a.m. Take a cat nap, drink a coffee, and then you go to your occupations. But yeah, this was great. Started off with the tag team match. I'm a huge fan of the Motor City Machine Guns. Have been. A Town Down Under. I really actually enjoy them too. I, like I've been a fan of Austin Theory since he debuted here. But huge fan of the Motor City Machine Guns. Love to see them go over. Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I will. We have to rate the match based upon our very bipolar rating system. But that was a solid two. Nothing really special. I just like all the wrestlers there, and they're all very talented. Um, Chris Sabin, huge fan. Alex Shelley, you guys, future, future. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. They're getting 2.5 count. I loved how this match went. Um, loved how Drew went over. Sammy, in my opinion, can do no wrong, doesn't even need wins. He's just super over. And I think that within the next 12 to 24 months, a WrestleMania moment will happen with Sami Zayn holding that undisputed belt high above his shoulders. Not the underling. He has to be the champion. Like not the champion, but the champion. The one with the lineage. He needs that. And that payoff is going to be great. And I can't wait to see it. Sami Zayn makes me a fan every time I watch him, and that says a lot. Like I'm a heartache to crap. Liv Morgan and Io Sky was decent for me. I'll give this a two as well. You know, I didn't mind it as much. The outcome I pretty much knew, but you know they did decent in the time that they had. I thought. Gunther and Finn Balor. Gunther, Finn Balor, I'm sorry. Gunther, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. You know, Gunther just solidifying himself. Okay, let me explain this, right? In case you're new to the channel. The World Heavyweight Championship I call the underling belt because it wasn't the undisputed title. That's the one that had, like I mentioned before, the lineage. I wanted the lineal champion, the one that beat the champions. You know, I understand that each show has to have a major title, major championship belt. However, there's only one, in my opinion, that actually means something. The other, you know, it's coming along, but and I've the look of that title has grown on me. I will admit that. Before I didn't like it. There's a video on this channel where I'm actually slamming the design. I thought it was ugly. Now I'm kind of warmed up to it. But still, I love to see this title. I love to see I'm sorry, the moniker as champion on Gunther. He carried that Intercontinental championship very well. However, I felt like he deserved the title that has the lineage, and I'm gonna emphasize that again. In my opinion, that's the one. That's the real title. Even though I respect the World Heavyweight Championship, I just refer to it jokingly as the underling belt. But undisputed is where Gunther belongs, and I believe that he's still gonna get there. I believe it. If you're the World Heavyweight Champion, to me, in my opinion, you're at the top of the mountain, but see, there's still just a slightly elevated peak that has somebody else that's holding the real belt higher above yours, if that makes sense. I don't know. I go on tangents. Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green went over. Huge fan of Chelsea Green. I can't really rank that match. I don't remember if I even ranked the Gunther match, the triple threat one, but I give that a 2.5 count. The Chelsea Green, where was I? Like I was watching it, but but for some reason, like I really wasn't paying attention. I was in between something. I have to go back and actually watch this. I have to go back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I don't really remember. I'm a huge fan of Mia Yim though, and personally, you know, she went to my alma mater, you know, Virginia Union. She came out. I remember seeing that, but I don't. Something happened where I was distracted, and I had it streaming on. I had it streaming on my phone, but I was multitasking, doing something. And I'm gonna have to go back but you know what? I'm just gonna give it a 2 anyway, just for the Union pride. But I'll go back and watch that. Yeah, Stephanie. You. Let's see, and then the main event, of course, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. Love that pair. This was the 3 count to me, and they did it in. I think they were only wrestling like maybe like 10 minutes. I enjoyed it. Great watch, and then the beatdown that ensued, all of that sold the story. Loved it. Loved it all. The classic Winged Eagle title. This one here, like I rated this from bell to bell, yes, but I also the entrances, everything a part of that to me contributed to the buildup of it. Outside of what was going on in SmackDown, so I think it was very well executed. Like I said, they only wrestled maybe like between maybe no more than 15 minutes, probably a little over 10, and I think it was perfect execution. 3 count. That's the top of our rating scale. Again, Saturday night's main event was a home run for me, an enjoyable watch. I loved the old school set, everything that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and I want to know what you guys thought. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me. Let us know in the comment section. Take a gander through our videos. We just survived the shadow ban. I'll get into that. Don't even get me started. Actually, don't even get me started. I don't want no tangents. We love you all, we love you, YouTube. We absolutely do. But yes, please, if you made it this far, thank you. Support the channel by clicking that like, sharing the video, and accept our invitation to subscribe to our channel. We love you all here. All wrestling fans, many genres, many ages. You're all welcome here. Smart Tank Revolution. Donnie Wonderful signing off. See you guys soon on the next video.